حي على الفلاح.
Alhamdulillah. What does it mean when somebody says Alhamdulillah? You know what it means when somebody says Alhamdulillah? People again don't understand. They say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. That's it. See, the Alif Lam in the beginning of Alhamdulillah is really important. Why? Because Alif Lam there is for istighraq. Now istighraq means you're completely surrounding every type of its kind. So for example, when you say hamd, hamd means praise. If you say hamd lillah, it means praise for Allah. That's all it means. But when you say alhamdulillah, it means every type of praise ever that can be a form of praise or that is worthy of being praised, or any praiseworthy words that are being used, they all belong to Allah. Anywhere, whether it's in the past, in the future, right now, whether it's been done by anyone in any circumstance, whenever they've praised, all praises belong to Allah. You know why? You know, whenever you've had anything, like, give me an example. Why would you say Alhamdulillah in your life? Put your hand up, tell me. Why would anybody say Alhamdulillah in their life? Let me have an example. Yeah, go on. Sorry? So if you were saved by something, you say Alhamdulillah. Right? And let me get another example. Another example, come on guys. Why would you say Alhamdulillah? Come on. Health. If you're healthy and you saw your good health, you say Alhamdulillah. Okay, that's another example. Anybody else? Sorry? You passed your exams, yes, Alhamdulillah. Now let's just take these three examples. You've just seen safety. You've become healthy, or you are healthy, and you passed your exams, and you say Alhamdulillah. You know what that means? When you're safe, you recognize that the last moment when I just saw from the glimpse of my eye this thing coming, it was a car, and I just moved in the moment of time. I couldn't have moved except through the will of who? Allah. To the power of who? Allah. And that's why you say Alhamdulillah. If you're safe in your house, let's say it wasn't a disaster, or it wasn't an accident that was about to happen. You're in your house and you're safe, you feel safe. Or like the brother said, I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling healthy. You know that every muscle in your body is moved by who? By Allah. Every cell is controlled by who? Come on, take His name. Allah. You get reward for it. Take His name. Allah. Every vein in your body is controlled by who? Allah. Every flow of blood happens through who? Allah. The white cells are there by who? The red cells are there by who? Allah. The heart beats by whose permission? Allah. The lungs move and they pump air through whose permission? Allah. The brain works through whose permission? Allah. The sight happens and it sees because who gave you permission? Allah. The ears hear because of Allah. So when your whole body is feeling healthy and your limbs are okay, you know that every single limb every single limb, there is a way of, like, there's a deserving thing that I should say. Allah deserves from me to say Alhamdulillah for this, Alhamdulillah for that, Alhamdulillah for this limb, Alhamdulillah for that, because all praise belongs to Allah for this limb moving without pain, for that limb moving without pain. And that's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in a hadith of Muslim, Kullu sulama minan nas alayhi sadaqah. He said every limb of a human being, kulla yawmin tatlu'u fihi shams. Every day the sun gets up, every human he owes a duty to praise Allah Azza wa Jal. And also every human being has a duty of giving sadaqah for every limb. Now the Sahaba were thinking, how do we give a sadaqah for every single limb that we've got? Every limb, every joint we've got, we've got to say, we've got to give sadaqah. So that's when the Prophet ﷺ told us, بِكُلِّ تَحْمِيدَةٍ صَدَقَةٍ. He said, every time you say Alhamdulillah, that is a form of charity. Every time you do a good deed, because of your joints, when you basically take, these are your joints, yeah? You take someone's bag and you hoist it onto his conveyance, onto his car, that is a form of sadaqah. Your limbs have given charity to Allah. That is a way of doing some good work with your hands and your arms. This is a form of praising Allah. Now, the ultimate thing is this. One Alhamdulillah can be enough for you on the day of judgment. One Alhamdulillah can be enough for your salvation on the day of judgment. Which one? Let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you which hamd. Because the hadith in Muslim says, Walhamdulillahi tamla. Aw tamla, and it says, Subhanallah walhamdulillah, tamla aw tamla'an. Ma bayna samai wal ard. Alhamdulillah is enough to fill from this earth to the sky. And he said in one narration, Tamla'ul mizan. On the whole of the scales on the day of judgment, the heaviest thing that will completely fill my whole scale on the day of judgment can be one Alhamdulillah. Say Alhamdulillah. I want to tell you which Alhamdulillah is going to reach there. It's the one that from the bottom of the heart, everything in my life, my health, my wealth, my house, my projects, like the brother said, the exams, okay, my business, my properties, my good nature, my akhlaq, my good character, my children, their happiness, their moments I've had in this life where I enjoy things. And even then, the other side as well, even if I've not been happy, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us, when you're not happy with something, you still should say, Alhamdulillahi ala kulli hal. I still praise Allah in every condition. It doesn't mean the Muslim starts saying Alhamdulillah when something goes good, and when something goes bad, it's like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. It doesn't mean that you suddenly got some issue with Allah because something's gone wrong in your life. No. It's Alhamdulillah for normal occasions. And when something goes wrong, you say Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. I'm going to say Alhamdulillah on every occasion. In every situation, I'm going to say Alhamdulillah. That's a Muslim. Now that hamd, that praise that comes from the bottom of the heart, for everything in my life, for every year of my life, for every day of my life, for every moment of my life, for everything Allah's given me, and for everything I can ever think of, and for the fact that Allah has made me a believer, and for the fact that Allah has given me health, and whatever situation He's kept me in, I'm going to say from the bottom of the heart, from the bottom of my heart, Alhamdulillah, which means every single praise of mine or anybody else's praise belongs to you, O Allah. That one will fill your entire scales. Try it, inshallah. That one will fill your entire scales. And that's a big thing that I've just said, okay?
Hayya ala al-falah.